we're talking about the Arcane Focus build. So with Arcane Focus build, you have half money earned. You have Arcane Allergies, so enemies get Spell Weakness 1, and you get Starry Suffering, meaning that your units come with Daze 2. So first thing you need to do is look for units or champions that don't get affected so much by the Daze. That basically rules out Melting Remnant, because both of them care about the Daze quite a lot, especially Little Fade, because Little Fade dies and comes back so much. Both Umbra care about the Daze, and especially Superfood Primordium becomes very problematic with Daze because it gives the Daze onto the other units. Hellhorn, both Hellhorn care about Daze. Hornbreaker Prince does because it's primarily looking for slay triggers. That would be an entire round of not getting any slay triggers at all. And Shardtail Queen, 2 of her different upgrade paths have either action or resolve, both of which are affected by resolve. Or sorry, both of which are affected by Daze, because resolve triggers and action triggers are affected by Daze. Looking at Stygian Guard and Awoken, definitely Wildington cares about the Daze quite a lot, but the Sentient doesn't really at all. The Sentient doesn't attack, and Spikes and Rejuvenation triggers both go off. Same with Revenge, so all 3 work even if you are dazed. So this seems like a really strong path to go. Tethys does care a lot about being dazed, except for Conduit, which doesn't really care because you're not playing Conduit for the damage. You're playing Conduit for the damage, or for the spell damage reduction, or spell reduction. But the other 2 care quite a lot. But there is something to be said about getting Handheld Totem so that you can get more spell weakness on top of the already there spell weakness. So that could be a thought. You go for like a huge bursty spell build. Maybe we consider that. Soulguard, 2 out of the 3 don't care. So Revenge doesn't care, and Soulguard the Martyr with Titan Channel also doesn't care because it is phased, so the Daze doesn't apply to it when you play it. Soulguard the Martyr with Dire Channel does care because action is blocked by Daze. So I think we're going to go Sentient as the one we'll do. I think it's the easiest to play with Daze and not really stress about it. Soulguard also would be okay, though, as an alternative. Then, although we could do Soulguard with Exile. Well, let's talk about cards first. So then, if we're looking at cards, looking at Hellhorn, Hellhorn does have quite a lot of spell, like high damage spells. You have Inferno, you have potentially Battering Ram if you're getting armor, you have Impressive and Impalate, both of which do a lot of damage if you have a lot of imps. However, the big problem with Hellhorn is they have no units that are not affected by Daze. So they have no spikes, they have no revenge triggers, they do have slay triggers. And the other problem with imps is that the imps are going to be dazed when you play them every time, and you don't really get any benefit apart from just chump blocking with them. So I think Hellhorn it's okay. It's certainly not the worst of the clans for this challenge, but it's certainly not the best either. Going into Awoken, Awoken doesn't really take too much advantage of the spell damage because most of this, or the spell weakness, because most of the spell damage you get out of Awoken is quite low. The only exceptions are Restoration Detonation, which has potential to do a lot of damage, and that's it. Yeah, it's just Restoration Detonation. All the rest don't really take a lot of benefit. Stings, maybe if you had upgraded Stings, that could be okay, but in general, it's not taking a lot of advantage of upgrades. However, the nice thing about Awoken is that you have several units that don't really care. Specifically, you have the Thorned Hollow, which doesn't care about the Daze. Vine Mother does, because Vine Mother's resolve trigger doesn't play out. These other ones, the Channelers, they can be dazed and still have their effects. Wilting Sapwood, but Wilting Sapwood's pretty garbage. But so it's a little bit of a mixed bag here. You have a lot of spells that allow you to draw a lot, but you have no real spell damage. And only the Thorned Hollow and then the Channelers are not affected at all by spell or by days. So something to think about. The nice thing would be if you go with an Awoken setup, though, is you should be able to kill most of the earlier floors with just the Sentient by itself, and then you could set up another floor to take care of the bigger units that come later on and for the relentless fights. So maybe that works. We'll have to see. But I think you need to include the Sentient, or you need to include Awoken just because the Sentient becomes so strong in this. But let's see what else we could do. Moving into Stygian Guard, this is definitely going to be one that we want to play because we want to take advantage of all the spell weakness, and it has the highest damage spells in the game. So being able to play stuff like high damage, Ice Tornadoes, Crypt Builders, Ancient Synergies, Helical Crystallis, basically any of these ones that are going to do a lot of damage is going to be really useful for us. Also has Gifts for a Guard, which even increases the damage even more. It also has even more spell weakness with Energy Siphon and Urchin Spines. So definitely want to include it. It's then a question of what do you put as your other clan, and do you go Soulguard as your primary, or do you go, or Tethys even with spell weakness, or do you go with something else? Umbra is kind of a mixed bag. Certainly the champions aren't terribly good for this. Morsels aren't going to ever be able to attack, but that's not really such a big deal. The other ones, they're okay. As long as you can kill the first floor, you don't really care about the rest of the days. But certainly you do care. Shadow Eater is actually pretty good, because Gorge happens no matter whether you're dazed or not. So Shadow Eater could potentially be a unit that you play that doesn't really care. Oh, I should also mention that Stygian Guard also has Titan Sentry. And Titan Sentry also does not care about being dazed, which is quite important. The rest of the units do care about being dazed, but any of the incanters that do effects like Lodestone Totem or Glacial Seal or Offering Monument, they also don't care about being dazed because their incants happen whether you are dazed or not. Another reason why Stygian Guard is a really good build for this challenge. Melting Remnant's probably one of the worst, and the main reason why is because when you reform units, they get the daze back. And yeah, so you're going to have units that just permanently can't attack. The exception is that you have Wickless Recruitment and you have Resin Removal, but you have to get those. If you don't get them, then this clan is just really bad. And I think being able to avoid having a clan where in the majority of the time you can't actually do anything with your units is pretty bad. So we're going to skip out for sure on Melting Remnant. We'll pick two of the others, and I'm really thinking it's Awoken for the draw and the stat buffs, and then Stygian Guard for the spell weakness and spell damage. And so then the question is, which champion do we use? And I really think it's still the Sentient. I think it's the most consistent at helping you get through the run. The alternative would be you take Soulguard and then you take Exile Awoken. But I think we'll go with the Sentient and try it like that first. So we do Awoken Standard with Stygian Guard, and I think it's Frozen Lance because I don't think we're gonna go Frostbite. And with the spell weakness, at least it's doing 12 damage to start with. But certainly we'll want to get rid of the Frozen Lances by the end. All right, let's do it. We'll try it like this. If it doesn't work out, we'll do the other alternative build, which is the Soulguard build with Awoken Exile. Okay, we start with Stings, Helical Crystallis, and Edge Prior. Those are actually all pretty good with spell weakness. And the Edge Prior kind of makes me want to go Explosive Sentient. The other nice thing about Explosive Sentient is that we can put it in the back and put a Titan Sentry in front and just get like a fantastic bursty and backline damaging floor. I don't like either of these. Sketches could give us a really good middle floor. but it's not very good if you want to set things up in a specific order. I think we skip here. I definitely don't think we want Volatile Gauge, especially with stings and restores. It's really bad. Hi, Chris. Yeah, we're doing Arcane Focus Expert Challenge Guide right now. I think we're going to skip there. Now, we really want Explosive. Would be fantastic with the Edge Prior, but we did get it. That's fantastic. So we get Explosive. Now we want Titan Sentry as our front unit. Would be really, really good as well. Ideally, we get it Endless. This is fine. We don't care about spikes. We're stunned. And we have an Explosive Sentient. So we should be in good shape here. We can even do 1. And then the question is, do we want to blast them? I think it's more restores. Yeah, half gold, spell weakness, and daze 2 on all friendly units, not enemies. Enemies are fine. They don't get dazed. It's just us. Okay. It's pretty good. We can get 1. Let's put you here. 2. Now we're killing 3 of them. Oh, well, it actually didn't kill them. That was a mistake. 1, 2, heal. One, 2. Since we're only getting 2 healing out of it. Whew, this is gonna be tough. Yeah, we're going Sentient Rejuvenation. This certainly helps. And then we're hoping for another Helical Crystallis or a few... Okay, we'll take 5 damage. Not bad. Okay. Restoration Detonation is pretty good. I don't know if it fits overall. But at very worst, it's a Rejuvenation trigger. That seems okay. Crypt Builder is really good. Guardian Stone is interesting. I think Guardian Stone's actually okay. Oh no, because we want to fit the Edge Prior in. And fitting the Edge Prior in is a bigger priority. I think Crypt Builder makes more sense here. Yeah, the Titan Sentry is really good because it doesn't care about the days. And as well, enemies having spell weakness, it's incentivizing you to go Stygian Guard. Let's hope for Titan Sentry here. We got it. Cool, cool. Easy game. Let's hold over. What? We don't really have a great spell to hold over yet. I think making the... Well, hold on. We're going to get the Edge Prior in, so making these less expensive does not really make a lot of sense. Making a Helical Crystallis cheaper, though, makes a lot of sense, and giving it more damage. So now that's going to be 140 damage base. Let's save our money, but I think we want to yeet out Train Stewards as soon as possible. This is going to be a really good combination. So you put the Titan Sentry up front. Titan Sentry is what kills the backliners. And then you put the Sentient in the back and use Rejuvenation triggers to burst out the front units. That should be enough damage to kill most of them. Well, that's unfortunate. We're not going to be able to get to the collector here, I think. But it's better to just do the Rejuvenation triggers anyway. Get you in... Oh, dumb. Should have put this out first. Then I could have played Helical Crystallis. My mistake. But we can get him in now. Okay. How are you doing? You are going to do... You're going to hit us once. The rest of these are going to be fine. I think it might be better still to just stack as much as we can on you. We can get 2 of you guys out here. Burst you out. Doesn't really matter. And that's going to do a lot of damage. It's 50. And then hit you with one of these. Oh wait, no. This just kills you. Yeah, really good. So we took 5 damage, not bad. So 10 damage across 2 battles is not awful at all. I think we skip here. We don't really need Steel Enhancer, we don't really need Vine Grasp, and we already have 2 stings. A second Crypt Builder is probably overkill when we don't already have a way to get rid of it for free. So let's skip here. And unit-wise, do we want an Incant floor? I kind of like having an Animus of Speed to put onto another floor. Is it Animus of Speed or Husk Hermit? I think it's Animus of Speed. Animus of Speed works really well for Seraph fights, where Seraph's going to create a unit. We can just toss an Animus of Speed up there, and then it'll kill the unit. Basically, pretty straightforward. I don't think there's anything we want to duplicate quite yet. Let's instead go this way, see what artifact we get. Frozen cards reduced to 0 could be relevant. I think we skip here. If anything, we want another tank for that top floor. I think it's definitely a random awoken consumable because we want Wildwood Sap. It's really, really strong onto our sentient. And what would be great is if we can duplicate that a few times. Double stack it would also be really good. Double stack -1 and then duplicating it. Alright, we're going to avoid playing on the bottom floor here. Although, you know, we can kill most everything. Let's do it like this. 1, 2. I think that's okay, because we're going to be putting the Titan Sentry up front after. This is kind of scary. We'll put you up front here. Put you up front here. And then give you regen. Oh, you're just dying anyway. Okay, well, you know, whatevs. Hopefully this floor can survive. Alright, Titan Sentry's in a lot of danger right now. Hopefully we get Restoration Detonation soon. We have not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was okay. There's Restoration Detonation. Regen. Regen. Let's pop this. We could do 100 damage right now. Let me think. What are we going to draw? If we get Restoration Detonation or Helical Crystallis, it's better. Well, let's just do it. I think it's risky to not take it. Okay, now I feel stupid, but, you know, it's whatever. Let's burst you out some more. Hit you for 70. We're in a lot of trouble here. We need a lot of spell damage to kill you out before you reach the pyre. I think we might be dead. Yeah, we're dead. Dang. Alright, so attempt number 1 didn't work out so well. Our Titan Sentry just died too quickly. I think we should have not played on the bottom floor, even though I wanted to. Didn't make a lot of sense. We should have switched up, played on the top floor, and then we would have been fine. We would have had a lot more regen. We would have had a lot more damage or health on the Titan Sentry. But I think let's try it one more time. We'll try this setup one more time, and then if we don't get it to work, we'll switch again to the Stygian Guard primary. This certainly lends itself to more spike-oriented builds, but even then, explosive build with some spikes is also not bad. One of the other issues that we had is that we had a conflicting, like, who do we heal? This is actually pretty good. Yeah. We want more spell damage, and also magic power on heals is better. I think we actually do explosives still, and then we add spikes onto it to kill backliners. Let's play up always on the top floor this time rather than trying to make it work on the bottom floor. I don't think it's necessary, and I think it ended up hurting us more than it helped us. This is fine as long as we get any heals. We need 2 heals, or we need a spike applicator, and then we're fine. Of course, we didn't get any of those things, because why would we? That's hilarious. Out of all of our cards, we got... I guess there were quite a few that aren't that, but that's pretty unlucky. That was absolutely the worst first draw we could have gotten. This helps. This kills off the rest of them. We don't get to kill a collector, unfortunately. And we're in danger. We don't have enough heals yet. Pop ya, hit ya, and I really want to get rid of Pyre Shards. It's not very good. Hit ya. I mean, we might as well get extra heal on our heals. I mean, I guess it's better than Frozen Lance. This guarantees the kill. This 4 does not. It gets an extra hit, and it gets an extra explosive trigger. Extra 2 explosive triggers. That's plus 40 damage, plus 4 hit. It's super close. This only does 3 damage though. I wish I could see. Maybe I can check. So you're gonna take 10, and then you're gonna heal for 2. That's gonna put you up to 20, and then you'll take 5, heal again, putting you to 11. Get hit, get hit. Because right now you get hit, heal for 1, and then die in the next hit. So this ends up, because then this ends up giving you 2 more rejuvenation triggers at 40, so that's 40 damage. Plus it adds 2 extra hits. No, 1. You would die then. Then you'd be at 15, 6. Actually adds 3 extra hits. 3 extra hits is another 27 damage. This is 47, 40. So it's 90. I think it's still not, I still don't think it's gonna get you all the way there. So we'll just do this. Guarantee the kill. Take 3 damage. Oh, that math was like really hard for my brain. Glimmer actually seems okay. Because of the Forgotten Name, it ends up being a lot better. Offering Token is really good. It helps to get more Forgotten Name triggers, and it helps with our 2 Crypt Builders. We still want to go Stygian Guard and get... Neither one of them are particularly great, but Icy Silophyte actually is not bad. We can stack a lot of spell weakness on a unit, especially if we get multi-strike. The Large Stone is very interesting. I'd much rather have multi-strike for sure. Temperant. I think we take this. And then we put it in the back. We can get a ton of spell weakness stacked onto the units. So we'll play probably middle floor as long as there's capacity. There's not, so we'll play bottom floor. And we'll just try to get as much damage as we can. We'll get you up there. One, two. Oh, we lost. That's what happened. We got wrecked. Cool. So we can Frozen Lance. Gives us only 1 damage. And Sharpen. Ideally, we can kill the boss right now. We can. With 2 restorers, we're just fine. Cool. And even if we weren't killing here, it'd be pretty easy to kill on the next floor with all the spell weakness. Restoration Detonation does seem pretty good. At worst, it's just a regen trigger. But I kind of want to focus more on, well, I think it's okay. Another Offering Token is great, and I think we skip here. What we really want is multi-strike, but we can't afford it. So with that, let's just get, yeah, we don't want either of these. Let's get a minus cost onto, I think it's a Sharpen. And then we want plus 10 onto Glimmer. Glimmer being free might have also been really good, but I think this will be okay. Petty Theft is not bad here. I kind of wish now that I had gotten minus cost and plus 10 on Petty Theft. But it's a way to kind of overcome the lack of money we're going to have. Especially if we have a lot of low health units we can pick off with it. This is going to make it a little bit problematic because of the... okay, we can play middle floor. That's good. Are you knocking enemies back? You are. It's fine. It's fine. Luckily, we can still put spikes onto the front unit. Yeah, exactly. That hopefully gets it high enough damage, and the fact that the units will all have spell weakness is also helping. Oh, whoops! Let's just blast you. Okay, now you're good. We can Glimmer here to kill off all of you. Heal up, and honestly, just prevent the damage. Might as well. Spikes. 1. Two. Puts a lot more damage onto this guy. Now it's only got 2 health. We can Petty Theft him. Restoration Detonation. Kill you with this. And kill you with this. That's awesome. And now we're back to having our tank in the front. That's good. Good news. 1, 2. Play this out. And excellent. We still reduce the damage. Looking really good. Let's still give you the spikes. Put you in the top. It's not great, but we are getting a lot of spell weakness. So any major spell damage is going to kill you. I think the Glimmer kills you. Yep. Very cool. Ooh, gifts for a guard. Or is it Harness the Titan? Harness the Titan seems really good. We are absolutely going to be taking draw. I do like a Titan Sentry, even still. Let's get draw. And yeah, I think this is gonna be really good. So now we want what do we want here? Removal, health, and artifact, I think. Yeah. We want to get rid of the 2 train stewards. They are clogging up our draw quite a bit. Any artifact. We don't ascend or descend, so let's do Vapor Funnel. Yeah, it's a very, very good holdover. That's kind of what I'm thinking, is that we get it with holdover. Or permafrost could also work, but yeah, I think it's holdover. Yeah, I think we're going to do explosive 2. I don't know why I'm deliberating that much. We want more explosive damage. And this should be okay. We have haste, so we're going to play bottom floor, top floor. Hopefully the top floor. That's unfortunate. What are we going to do here? Definitely getting... I think we have to play these guys on the bottom, and then we put Titan Sentry on the top. It's not really ideal. This would remove... 10 damage, actually. That's pretty good. Now we just need more rejuvenation triggers. Restoration detonation helps out a lot. And I'm kind of like... I kind of feel like we just wait on Titan Sentry for now, because we really want the magic power upgrades. Play Harness the Titan. Then we can restore. And the Glimmer just kills everything, but this allows us to have a second regen trigger, which is also really good. Let's Offering Token and restore. Hit you with one of these. Hit you again. Now you're getting... No, this is not changing anything. Petty Theft is not quite doing it yet, unfortunately, and that's still not going to get enough. So let's get more Pyre Shards. Does this kill you? I don't think so. Let's do Harness the Titan. I think Harness the Titan... Frozen Lance, restore, almost kills you. You're gonna do 12 damage to us, but then it should be very easy to kill the Pyrelite Master with all of the spell weakness. Dead. Cool. I think I'm going to rather take the money here. I don't think we're going to ever use Pyrostone Housing. It's so hard to get that much money. But for 10 coins, I guess we take it, but it's really not that great. Engraft is really good. Descending Retreat. Descending Retreat. No, I think we still just get Engraft. It's just better. We don't want Frenzy's Form. We want them to attack us. I don't think we want Unnamed Tome either. We're not going against a Seraph where you need it. And Glacial Seal as well, I don't think we take. I think we're good. And now we just need to reduce the cost of spells quite a lot. And we can't do any of that. Let's do duplicates, removal, and coins. Remove 2 Train Stewards. It's Seraph the Temperate. So we're going to have Sap. I think it's Engraft. It's really easy triggers here. If we get it to -0 or -1, then it actually gains Ember for us. Yeah, that's fine. We can get spikes. We'll play, hopefully, middle floor, top floor. Okay, we're going to play bottom floor, middle floor. Oh no, we can do middle floor, top floor. Play it like this. Yeah, certainly going to do that. Get you out here. 1, 2. I think I'm okay taking 10 damage to get the collector. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're doing a lot more damage to the backliner. Still not really killing him though. But any big burst will take him out. Okay, this is great. So we do... Petty Theft. This. How much Frostbite? You're going to have 3 Frostbite. That's not really going to do a huge amount of damage to you. We may need to do something though here. I think we need to do this. Let's do this first. This will get a little bit more damage onto you. It's super close. 33. Yeah, we're going to take 6 damage. No, we're going to take 14 damage because we're going to have to hit twice with the pyre. Not ideal, but it's fine. Okay, engraft. Petty Theft. Should have done Harness the Titan first. That was my bad. This will heal up a lot and do a lot of damage to you, which is very, very good. So we can go... That was a huge mistake. That was just a so bad mistake. Oh, I'm just feeling awful about that. That was so bad. We could have gotten so much damage on this guy. This helps. This helps. And then Glimmer. Okay. Only got a little bit of spell weakness on him, but this does help a lot. And burst him down a little bit more, and hit him, and hit him. Very cool. So we did end up killing him, but that was so bad. Hey, spikes deal extra damage. That's actually really good. Another Ingraft or an Awoken Rail Spike. We don't have any 0-cost spells really other than Offering Token. This is actually really good. One of those cases where it's pretty good. I don't think we want Crystalline Seeds or Drain, so we'll skip here. Yeah, and we'll just play the Awoken's Rail Spike for 3 Ember. 4 if we can get Engraft to be cheaper. I think it is spell upgrades here. +3 magic power is already really good. Remove consume. I think we want to minus cost on the Ingrafts. +10 on a Crypt Builder. Reroll. Holdover. I kind of like holdover on the Petty Theft. I think it's going to get a lot of kills for us, and that's a lot of money we can get. Let's get another minus cost on an Ingraft. +20 and consume. Maybe on the other Crypt Builder. It's 175 damage. Or just do it on a Frozen Lance. I don't know. Maybe we don't do it at all. No, let's do it on a Frozen Lance. That was a lot of really good upgrades. That made our deck a lot stronger. And it's going to help us for the next 2 floors to get a lot of money. For this battle and the next battle, we should get a lot of money out of that Petty Theft. So I kind of like doing middle floor, top floor. And then let's just use this now to get 2 cards for free. Okay, not exactly what we wanted, but still okay. Blast that. Rage. They be very angry. Luckily, burst this guy out. Blast you. Should have done Harness the Titan. That was a mistake, but we can still Prevent any damage. Yeah, it's probably better. Just prevent some damage. Okay, we engraft. We offering token up here. I think we're gonna get rid of the sharpen, and then we'll just blast this guy. And I kind of like just no, let's do it here still. There's the petty theft. I feel like we want as many triggers as we can here. Try to get this thing to die very quickly, I should say. Can we petty theft you yet? Not quite. With a frozen lance and a petty theft, it's really close. We'll start with an offering token. We can get rid of one. Maybe it's getting rid of the sharpen again. Engraft. Restoration or restore. Restoration detonation kills you. Frozen lance. Oh, it's so close. That kills you outright too. That kills you. Ah, man. Just unfortunate. We can't get that like exact number that we need. I probably could have if I'd played this a little bit smoother, but dang. We still will play it so that we can get this kills you almost. So now we'll be able to get a kill from it. We'll do I think we'll pick you off. We can restore. And I think we just let this guy die like this. You are going to do some damage to us. There's not really a lot we can do about that. You have a little bit of regen. I'm a little bit nervous though. We're not gonna have enough regen to do much. Okay, we need to find a way to kill you. It's doing 24 damage right now. This helps. I think we want to do this down here. This would take you down to... That would kill you. You know, I think we just don't stress about it. I think it's better that we get the regen. We need more regen triggers on you. So we go 1. We can blast you with a really strong offering token. Doing 500 damage. Then we can glimmer you. Even more damage. And now it's all about how many stacks of spell weakness do we get and what spell do we have to kill you with. It's going to be a Frozen Lance. Frozen Lance that does 18 times however much spell weakness we get on you. Which is not looking like a lot. It's going to be an 18 damage. Yeah, we lost again. Well, dang. Okay, so I think it's not going to be Awoken as the primary. So then let's switch it up. Let's do Stygian Guard, and let's do exile both of them and see if we can manage it a little bit differently this time. We want to go either chill, Chillwind, or that's kind of leaning towards Chillwind. Although the spell weakness is like not really great with Chillwind, but I think we just take the Infused Mallet. It's going to be really good against Seraph the Temperate. Okay, it's Cold Channel. It's not really great, but it's fine. If we stack Regen onto Soulguard the Martyr, it's not terrible, because then the revenge triggers will happen multiple times. Excuse me. This might be okay. This could be dangerous. We'll see. We need to find a way to kill off at least one unit prior. So hopefully we get a sting. We did get a sting. We put Soulguard in there. Put you behind. Give... I think it's you guys, Crystalline Seeds, and then just do this. Is enough to kill both of them. One. Two. Toss one of you in there just to block a hit. It's not great. But we really need to try to avoid having Soulguard die that quickly. Problem is now Soulguard's dying anyway. I think we're just dead. I don't think we can survive this. That's not good. Well, we're going to do this at least. Try to get as much possible damage as we can. Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble here. One, two, three, four. Well, but I wanted the draw. And I wasn't planning on going Soulguard Chillwind. I was planning on going the Soulguard the Mighty build. But... let's get you here. I guess we can sting you. Getting you out here doesn't really do a whole lot other than just stack more Frostbite. Maybe we're fine. How are we doing? We're actually killing him. That's amazing. Get more damage. And yeah, okay. Works. But we certainly need some type of healing. Don't need any more Mollusk Mages. Crypt Builder is pretty good though. Steel Enhancer is actually really good as a way to get the health total up on Soulguard to take more advantage of the revenge triggers. I actually kind of think it's spells. And then we go Stygian unit here with Herzl's Horde. -1 onto Root Seeds. -1 onto Root Seeds. Do we do like a giant sting that consumes? I think we keep it like this. Having 2 Root Seeds be free is really big for our damage. This should be okay. As long as we can pick off some of the units before they reach the top. That certainly helps. And as controversial as it may seem, I think we still just want to stack as much as possible on this guy. But I think we are going to do that. I really should do this. This will kill off the front unit. Stats. Sting. 1 and 1. Give you more damage. And... excuse me. We can get you out there, and then just foregone power here. Hopefully you're not dying right away. You aren't. That's really good news. Root seeds. Root seeds. Crystalline seeds here. This is very important. Get you here. Hit you with one of those. Hit you with one of those. Okay. We have no healing yet. There's actually a decent chance we can get hit with one of these crypt builders, or we'll hit with the crypt builder now. Awesome. Then we just get stacks and stacks of frostbite. He's going to get another 12 stacks of frostbite. Gets hit with a pretty big chunk of damage here. And we can still enhance, giving an extra hit. Excellent. Okay, that worked. That was close, though. But we made it through without taking any damage, which is perfect. Offering token. Wildwood sap. Really good stuff. I think it's Nameless Siren. Put Nameless Siren behind and stack up the damage. So we need multi-strike on the Nameless Siren. I would also still take a Titan Sentry if we got one. So we get for artifacts, Root. This is pretty good, actually. I'm okay with Root. Ooh. I do like Nameless Siren as well. Siren of the Sea is also, or another Nameless Siren, or another Siren of the Sea. I think it's probably Siren of the Sea. We'll go with extra capacity, because we have a lot of draw. Copy 5 times. Yeah, that's a Wildwood Sap. Easy, copy Wildwood Sap 5 times. That's what makes Soulguard insane. Very, very cool. And then we just keep making our root seeds -1, so we get the draw for free, plus the stings. We're going to have a lot of draw. We don't need to get any draw, in fact, with our upgrades. We just need 1 capacity, maybe 1 ember. I think I'm actually still okay. We should be able to heal this back pretty easily. Like that. Okay. And we just keep prioritizing stacking all of the regen. What do we do with you? Put you out here. Good luck. Get you in here. How's it going? So it's definitely going to be Steel Enhancer. This will do enough, actually, to kill you. And then we get an extra trigger here. Yeah, that's very true, Chris, because then they take extra frostbite damage, and they get more damage from the Nameless Siren. It also means that they're basically never going to get to the pyre without taking some damage, as long as we always play on the top floor. This is a problem. This is a really big problem. That constructed explosive just I don't think it lost us. I think we're still okay, because we're gonna take. He's gonna take a lot. He's gonna take a lot of frostbite damage right here. 44 frostbite is a lot of frostbite damage, but it's certainly not doing us any favors. I kind of like starting to stack this on you now. and just try to get as much damage as we can out of this floor. Because you've got a lot of frostbite, so as long as we're keeping you around for a while. Okay, so we can do this to blast with this. Then we can put a train steward in front to block a hit. Get our root seeds out there. And then frostbite, frostbite, we got him. Very cool. Good stuff. All right. Cycle of Life is amazing. Oh my gosh. Yes, please. We skip and we add capacity. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That's so good. That's all you need on Soulguard is more health, and then the spikes means that he'll also burst some people out, even without the frostbite. That's really, really, really strong. Oh wow, okay. Let's go this route. We want to get rid of 2 train stewards. Excuse me. Get us into our spells more often. And multi-strike. We're not going to do large stone. I would take extra health onto the Nameless Siren. And that's it. We'll save our money because we need to make Cycle of Life 1 cost. And then we're in really good shape. Yeah, the extra health will also be very, very good for us. Yeah, that was a really good, really, really good card to get. Play second floor this time. I don't think we can afford to play first floor right now. We would get 3. They would each take 6 frostbite, which is not really a lot. We could kill the front unit pretty easily. It's the back unit that's he's gonna take. I think we still do it here like this. And then we hope we get 1. Hold on. Oh, this is where it gets tricky. I think we can't afford Cycle of Life right now. Because we need to get the Nameless Siren out. Then we do Root Seeds. We do Wildwood Sap. We get another Root Seeds. Onto you. And then we Foregone Power. And I think that's still going to be enough, because if you think about it, we're doing 14, then 14, 14, 13, 12 is enough. Yeah, we're good. Because of the root at the top. Okay, this is definitely a triple Wildwood Sap situation. And then Foregone Power. Very, very cool. You're dying at the top. That's all good. More Wildwood Sap, please. Foregone Power, Foregone Power. It's really, really good. All those Wildwood Saps are just make this so much easier to play out. Yeah, do that. More damage. Blast this fool. And, yeah. Now I think it's worth playing Cycle of Life. Get these guys out here. We missed out on 1 Wildwood Sap, but it's like whatever, man. Okay, let's start with Offering Token. We'll probably get rid of the Mollusk Mage. We can get rid of a Deadweight. It's also fine. And you're not even doing damage to us. What's the problem, bro? Where's your damage? Cool. Freeze a card. I think we skip here. Titan's Tooth is certainly interesting, but we have a lot of... Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay to take a Titan's Tooth. Because of the Offering Token that we already have. Yeah, I think it's okay. Invigorating Solution is really good. Anything that's going to give us more draw. is really valuable for us. And more unit upgrades or more removal and duplicate. We still want multi-strike, but I think getting rid of the getting rid of the 2 train stewards helps to unclog the deck a lot. And I kind of like duplicating the offering token now that we have a second offering card in the deck. This should be fine as long as we can play in the top floor. They get rooted there for 2 turns. Which we can. Cool. Siren of the Sea, Sting, Wildwood Tap, Wildwood Tap. Gonna play this. Gonna play this. And now the question is it double Wildwood Sap and Root Seeds, or is it Cycle of Life? I think Cycle of Life. We get to keep one of these anyway, that's right, because it gets frozen. So Wildwood Sap. Steel Enhancer. Root Seeds. Root Seeds. Crystalline Seeds. Another Root Seeds. Toss this guy down here just to get wrecked. And it's a sad story, but that was really good. We're going to get rid of this guy next turn to get him out of the deck. We can... Yeah, we can play everything still. That's awesome. Okay, so we can do Wildwood Sap. Let's see what we get out of the offering token. Sting, Sting, Root Seeds, Foregone Power. This is a really good deck. I like this a lot. Okay, the AoE is going to be a little bit problematic. I still think we want more health. And hit it, please. We missed. That was like the worst miss possible. But it's fine. It's fine. Just keep stacking up. I want more damage onto the Siren of the Sea because the Nameless Siren's already going to get enough damage with the Rage. But the Siren of the Sea is going to be living longer. So it makes sense to try to get as much out of it as we can. How you doing? Not great, which is good news for me. Root Seeds, Root Seeds. Blastia. 120. Really, really good. That's the first one. The second one we're going to do is Corrosive Cache. Hey! Hey! That's good. I think we skip here. I don't think we really need Urchin Spines, and I don't want Glacial Seal. We have enough Incanters on that floor. I think we skip here as well. I mean, Rail Spike's interesting, but I just don't think it's good enough for what we want. The spells we want to decrease are all 3 costs, so it only gets them down to 2 costs. Okay, here we definitely want to go spell upgrades. We want to reduce the cost of Cycle of Life. We can make the Crypt Builder do a lot more damage. Permafrost on what? Probably nothing. Let's re-roll. We want to minus cost again on Cycle of Life, make it a 1 cost. That's a huge, huge improvement. Titan's Tooth, I'm okay, actually. Double stacking? Oh, no, no, no. It's got to be a Wildwood Sap. Even though it makes that Wildwood Sap more expensive, it's so good. And then we leave it like this. Let's see what we get from the Concealed Caverns. I'm okay with Trapdoor. Well, I kind of don't like either of them. I think we skip. The problem is that if they get it to the top floor and then you use that, it just gets rid of their root. It doesn't actually move them, which is not very good. All right, here we go. 2 of them already died. All right, let's get you in there. Get you in there. We're a little bit sad because we can't play the Crypt Builder, but it's fine. We just keep stacking. Hey, we actually get to keep it. I forgot about that. Not bad. Okay, we play Siren of the Sea. In second position, start stacking Siren of the Sea. And no matter who it hits, it's good. Totally fine. Okay, we want big Wildwood Sap, small Wildwood Sap, Root Seeds, Steel Enhancer. Let's now hit the Crypt Builder. And, okay, we keep our Root Seeds. Totally fine. What'd be great is then if we got the things reduced down to 0 if they're held over. But let's keep stacking Wildwood Saps. We can get another Root Seeds out. I want to get rid of them. Yeah, we're going to play another Root Seeds. Foregone Power, and okay, you get frozen. Ah, a cheap cycle of life. What a wonder. Perfect. We get to keep the other Wildwood Sap. Okay. Wildwood Sap. Blast this fool. Sting ya. Get you out of the deck. And cool. We have 31 regen. 3 spikes. And 30 frostbite. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Would not be disappointed there. I think we just do the Titan's Tooth here. But no, you know what? I actually draw, and this will get frozen. Yeah, now we draw 9 cards. That's really good. Oh my gosh. 198 frostbite onto Fel right now. That's hilarious. Root Seeds, Root Seeds, Root Seeds, hit ya. And just get you out here. Yeah, this is solid. This is way more consistent than what we were doing before. So certainly would recommend going Soulguard with this build. And you could do this with Soulguard the Mighty as well. Would also do really well with this build. Maybe we hit it. We do. Very, very, very strong. Ice and Pyre is very interesting, but I think it's unnecessary. I think all of this is really unnecessary. We have the build we want. I kind of like more Pyre, or sorry, more Ember. Because we're going to get enough draw already. We have the capacity we need. So then having 1 extra Ember means that it's like 1 extra Root Seeds out, or being able to even play some of this stuff outright. And let's go unit upgrades with a free... Oh, hello. Yeah. There's extra draw. There's our draw, our extra draw relic we didn't need. Incanting +2 on you is really good. And we can just add 10 damage to something. Doesn't really matter. You know, getting endless, that doesn't matter. Let's just add 10 damage to you. And get rid of one of the Mollusk Mages because they're pretty bad. Very, very cool. I think we got a solid setup here. 70 base health. We're now getting 2 Frostbite per shard. Ooh boy. They're in for a world of hurt. Yeah, this is totally fine. Heal all you want. We're going to play on the top floor, hopefully. Honestly, even if we only have 1 unit up there, it's still worth playing on the... oh, this is great. This is exactly what we wanted, the 2 extra. Ah. Very cool. Looking good. Now we get that extra draw every turn. Oh my gosh. Where did you get damage? Oh, you got damage from the enhance. That's right. I had to think about it. I was like, where did that even come from? Okay, so we can start with this. Blast him. Heal up. Excellent, we kept the root seeds. That's great. This is like just brutal. Cycle of Life. Titan's Tooth kills everything. Now you're healing a bunch. You're doing per shard. We've gotten 38 shards. So we're doing 76 frostbite, 80 frostbite per revenge trigger. Seems pretty good. We have a whole lot of health. We've got a lot of regen. Just get you out there. I think we're in good shape, guys. Guess we can do this down here. Hello. Welcome to the floor. Is he surviving? He's surviving one hit. But, after that he just dies. 126 frostbite per revenge trigger. Holy crap. Skip. We don't need sap. Preserved thorns. Even though I like the double spikes. Oh, preserved thorns. It's so good. It's so good. We want to remove the Mollusk Mage. And what's the worst spell in our deck? Probably Crystalline Seeds. And then we want to duplicate Cycle of Life. And Multi-Strike. Oh my gosh! We got everything we've ever wanted. Oh boy. I'm sorry, Seraph. I don't know if you deserved this. Oh man. Alright. Oh crap. Hold on. We have to play on the middle floor because we have the sorry about that. Just realized literally as I played him that we had reduced capacity. Yeah, start doing damage. Which one are you? You're the multi-striker. Now that you're the multi-striker, we'll play all the root seeds on you. You there. This is why Preserve Thorns is so good. This is 4 incants in 1 card. Blast him. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, we just have to get healing. That's the only thing we need right now is heals. Okay, that also helps. I think we might have to play this outright. Just to survive. Okay, now we're living. Now that we're living, I actually am okay not playing it outright. Oh, but it does reduce so much damage. We're gonna get another Cycle of Life. Oh, it's really scary. Another Cycle of Life means that they only do 1 hit on me. That'd be 26. We have to out-heal 26. This would put us at minus 42. Puts us at 12. Plus 10. 22. It's getting really scary. I think we have to do the Titan's Tooth. We're gonna be able to draw 3 anyway. We don't even need the extra draw. Yeah, we're good. That's so much better. We needed to do it like that. Then we get another Cycle of Life. We need Wildwood Sap. We need the bigger Wildwood Sap, I think. This is why I'm glad I took extra Ember. Now it's coming in clutch here to be able to play out some of these spells. Another Cycle of Life. All the Root Seeds. Oops, I put it on the wrong one. Oh my gosh. Seraph has 262 Frostbite right now. Give you extra health. Hit it. Okay, we can hit it anyway. Yeah, don't really need that root anymore. Oh my gosh. So much damage. 662 Frostbite onto Seraph. That's hilarious. I don't know how long Soulguard is actually going to live. I guess with 28 regen, it's still pretty good. Keep putting the root seeds on the wrong ones. How you doing? Let's give you even more health. I think we want to do that because we do want to get hit. Oh. Okay, well that works. Cool. 1500 Frostbite seemed okay. Okay, so that's that challenge. I think that was the best route to go. I mean, we got really lucky. We got so much regen that ended up making it work. But I mean, we were still fine. Even without all of the regen, we would have been okay because we got so many incants onto our sirens, and that made a huge difference. Okay, so best I think then is Stygian Guard with Awoken as secondary, so you get all the draw, you get all the incants, and then you have some burst spells to take advantage of the spell weakness. So that's what I'd recommend, is doing it like that.